Chapter 14. Defeat of the Donatist Bishop Emeritus. After the conference with the Donatists, there were some who claimed that the judge hearing the case had not allowed their bishops to offer a full defense of their cause, because he himself was a Catholic and favored his church. This, however, was simply an excuse to cover up their complete rout. After all, even before the debate, the heretics knew that the judge was a Catholic, and when he sent them a public summons to attend the conference, they promised they would, whereas, had they suspected him, they could have refused. By a dispensation of Almighty God, Augustine of revered memory found himself in Caesarea in Mauritania, whither letters from the Apostolic See had ordered him and some of his fellow bishops to go and settle other ecclesiastical problems. On this occasion, as it happened, he met Emeritus, the Donatist bishop of that city, and a man whom his followers regarded as the most effective defender of their sect at the conference in Carthage. On this very point, Augustine debated with him publicly in church, and in the presence of a congregation from both communions. Appealing to the official records of the conference, he urged him that if, as his party claimed, he had more to say at the conference, but was not allowed to say it, he should not hesitate to say it now, when there was no official or other authority present to prevent him. Here, in his own city, and in front of his fellow townsmen, let him not refuse freely to defend his own communion. But he was not moved to do so either by this exhortation or by the insistence of his relatives, who promised they would return to his communion, though it would mean risking their property and temporal well-being if he could refute the Catholic claims. But he was neither willing nor able to say anything more than was in the acts of the conference. He simply kept repeating, "It is already clear from the minutes of the meeting of the bishops in Carthage whether I won or was defeated." On another occasion, the secretary warned him to reply, but he said only, "Do as you wish." His silence made clear to all his lack of confidence in his position, and the Church of God grew and was more firmly established. Those who desired to appreciate more fully the zeal shown by Augustine of blessed memory in laboring for the Church of God may read the minutes of that encounter. They will find there the number and kind of arguments with which Augustine challenged and exhorted that learned, eloquent, and well-known man to say whatever he wished in defense of his party, and they will see how the latter suffered defeat.